Hi there, welcome to Coffee Time with J&J. Back on the beach again. Took a couple of days off. We've been really busy down here on Indian shores and just loving the time with family. I appreciate your patience and kindness with everything. So really looking forward to getting into the Word today with you. So let's pray. Thank you, Lord God, for this day, Lord. I pray that you would be with us as we read your Word. Lord, that you would bring the transformation to our hearts and our minds and our spirits, Father, as we take time today to read your Word. We ask this in Jesus' precious name. Amen. So, Coffee Time with J&J. Today, we're going to be reading from the book of John. We're going to start with John 3, verse 9 through 12. How can this be? Nicodemus said. You are Israel's teacher, said Jesus. And do you not understand these things? Very truly I tell you, we speak of what we know, and we testify to what we have seen. But still, you people do not accept our testimony. I have spoken to you of earthly things, and you do not believe. So how then will you believe if I speak of heavenly things? I want to talk today about our testimony and the things that God has done in our lives. It's important that we share with others what God has done in our lives, but there are some things that humanity will never understand, and those are of the kingdom things. And so we can share our testimony, but it's really in that person's spirit or heart or mind that we're speaking to, whether or not they receive our testimony. So it's important not to take a personal offense or be upset if they don't receive what we have to say, because sometimes their spirits just aren't ready to hear it, or their mind's not ready to receive it, or their heart's not ready to take it in. So just be sensitive to that when you're engaging with someone in conversation and you're beginning to share things that God has done in your life that you're very excited about and very passionate about. But there are those out there who will look at your passion and your excitement, and they're not going to understand because their spirits and their minds aren't ready to receive what you're speaking to them about. And just as Jesus and Nicodemus here were having this dialogue between each other, Jesus was explaining to Nicodemus that, you have seen me do things here in person on the earth, and you still don't understand them. And Nicodemus wanted him to tell him about heavenly things, and Jesus was very frank in that, I can't tell you of the heavenly things because you can't even believe what you've seen in front of your eyes, that you've seen me do. So it's important that we just continue to be sensitive to those we're engaging with on a daily basis, and to keep our hearts and minds open to what the Lord is trying to communicate through us to them. The biggest testimony that we have is our actions and who we are. And we're called to love. Love even when it's hard to love. So I would just encourage you today to love on someone today. And again, don't be afraid to share with others what God's done in your life. And at the same time, remember, it's not up to you whether or not their hearts or spirits or minds are going to receive it or believe it. It's just our job to deliver it. So I encourage you today to do that. Thank you guys. Have a great day. It's been a blessing being here on vacation with family, and I appreciate your patience through this process of me doing Coffee Time with J&J. God bless and have a great day.